boys and girls, we're back at it. We're taking the big Audi out. Hunting season's basically over. We might have some hunting content here coming, you know, just some random stuff. But for the majority of the hunting, it is out of season and done for. So it's time to hop back up on the units, on the foilers, on the side-by-side, pit bikes, dirt bikes, you name it, we're gonna be ripping. Now the big Audi, as you guys know and love, we actually still got it on the cut tires. This thing is looking sexy. If you guys don't know this four-wheeler is what started it all. This is the first Can-Am I ever bought back when I was 18, and we still have it. I guess 20. I was 20 when I bought it. It's a 2020, I think. But anyhow, this four-wheeler started it all, and we did a big build on it, and this thing's bad to the bone. You name it, it's got it. We got everything down to the NOS, the cam, blah, 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 blah. It is, it's a bad unit. I mean, just check her out. Such a freaking beast. But let's go ahead. It hasn't started in a couple months, so fingers crossed it starts. Miller, buddy, how have you been?
I've been good.
You back on the riding content? Back on the vibe?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see if this thing starts.
When's the last time you started this?
It's been a couple months. I did put fuel in it, so it's got fresh fuel. All right, let's rock and roll this thing. Sounds so good. Oh, baby. That race fuel smells good. Well, it started the last time we rode it, we did break it. We blew a belt.
We broke it big time.
I'm talking about it exploded, but we got a new belt in her. She's ready to ride. I actually think I put a used belt in it, so we'll see how long it lasts. Let's go ahead, slap on the GoPro. Let's go give this thing a rip.
Oh boy, dang, this thing's huge to get up on. Golly, we have been getting a lot of rain, so it is gonna be a sloppy mess. Oh my gosh, I forgot how big this thing is. I feel huge. It's been so long since I rode it, bro. Just not run over a bicycle. Big girl. Big girl. Oh, you guys already know we gotta go hit the swamp. We gotta go hit the pond. See if we can't break this thing today. Whip a shitty out here on the pavement. Miller's on the camera. That did not sound good. We got belt flying out of the box. Like I said, we put a new belt in it, and that was about it. Something does not sound good. Might should have let that belt warm up. I don't know if this belt ever got broken in. I don't even know if it's a used belt or not. We might break this belt. I feel like I got all the belt stuff out of there once. Well, there's probably some still in the pipe. Oh my gosh, this thing's a freaking unit. We gotta do a four-wheel dig in this wet dirt. This thing's gonna hook so hard. Oh my gosh. Do a four-wheel dig right here. This thing is just an absolute animal. Like the history behind this four-wheeler, there's just so much of it. And I've yet to actually race this thing or nothing. We'll let this thing get warmed up a little bit, and then we're just gonna freaking stop it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that belt does not sound healthy. Hopefully whatever's banging around in there just shoots out of this freaking, this air intake. I don't even know if this is gonna be soft enough for it to hook in. Just give it a little pull. Oh my golly, dude. That's not healthy. Let's do a two-wheel pull, see what happens. That is insane. It's only clanking when I decel. That is so much power for such a big bike. Every time I hop on this thing, I forget how much power it has. Should we go hit the swamp? That burnt belt a little bit. You gotta duck under these trees. This thing's so big. Oh, this thing's slinging mud. No one's been in the swamp in I don't know how long. It has been a minute. So I think we're gonna creep through it at first and just work our way forward and hope this belt doesn't explode. That might not even be a Outlander belt in this thing. I honestly think I grabbed a belt and it fit and I was like, perfect, I can move it. I mean, I put the belt in it like 2 months ago. Parts list, we know we need a belt. That's already, we already know that's coming. Like I've said this in multiple videos, we got something big coming and I cannot wait to freaking have this thing and use this thing for where we're going, baby. It is gonna be wild. All right, let's creep the big Audi through. See how deep this thing is. I don't know if the mud's gonna be real bad since no one's been in it. It just creeps, bro. Like if I was on a stock Audi right now, this would be insane. It just creeps. What a beast. All right, I'm gonna get on it this time. See if this belt pops. Oh, she dug down. Yeah, she's no longer on top. Oh, boy, that water's cold. That water's real cold. My goodness. I need to zip this thing all the way up. I feel that thing clanking in the belt box. This is not good. Hopefully I don't mess up these expensive clutches. There shouldn't be anything in there though. I guess we fitting to find out, cut. What a beast of a four-wheeler. Just digging. This is honestly like too much for the little bitty swamp. Stock four-wheeler, swamp's perfect. This four-wheeler, no. See, I can't remember when I was like skimming it. I guess I was in low just hammering this thing, but I'm nervous that belt's gonna freaking explode. Are you ready, kids? Let's see. Oh, we skimmed the crap out of that. Like, it just skimmed the thing. Oh my goodness. It just rode over the top like it wasn't nothing. Let's do a little jumpy jump. This jump's really wore down, so I don't know if we're gonna get air, but we'll start off slow. Oh, that's wet. What a beast. Now we do actually have some new units inbound. I know for a fact I want to get a new Defender because my Defender's getting clapped, and the new doors on the new Defenders are so sexy. In terms of four-wheelers, I'm not sure what all we're gonna get. I don't know if we're gonna sell the old Audi, sell the Honda, just like start fresh. I don't know. This thing is a animal. We gotta take this thing through the hardest part of the swamp and like absolutely send it. Yeah, right there, line right through the center. That's got the thickest mud. Oh, and I'm gonna have to duck this tree. This tree's hanging all up in my way. I guess we can creep in here and run it after I get under this tree. There's a tree. Oh my gosh. That tree's picking this thing up. Go down, tree. There it is. We got it to go down. Remembering like hitting trees like that tree just smoking at 20. Like, we beat the crap out of this bike. That is just insane. The power. I mean, you gotta think about how fast those wheels are turning to keep this thing on plane like a boat. I forgot how badass this thing was.
Dude, it sounds amazing.
Yo, it ripped.
It sounds like there's a race car driving around in your backyard.
Race car in the backyard? Oh, there's a stump. Put this thing in reverse, try to get this thing turned around. That's one thing that sucks is you ain't got really power steering. And you got these big ass tires. You feel so high up. Like, this bike's so deep in the mud, but like you're not, like it's barely in the floorboards. All right, little stompy session. We can't get on top. No, it ain't getting on top. It's just digging. Oh man, here we go. See if it can pull out. Hit that diff lock. Oh yeah, diff lock just pulled it on up and out. Oh, I gotta hit it from going this way. That's what we gotta do. Which I'm excited to get back into all the riding content. Like, I've been waiting to get out here and start ripping on these four-wheelers. Oh, let's hit this thing with some speed. Let's stomp on this thing, you heard? Oh my golly, damn bro. It's just an animal. Like, it took forever for a stock four-wheeler to get through that. The stock Audi is currently broke. It's only running on one cylinder. So that's on the fix list. I wonder if this thing will hydroplane in high. I feel like that may or may not be the end of this belt, but we should try it. See if this thing will hydroplane in high. Low's definitely better for the hydroplane, but it was cooking with some speed. Thing's got some authority behind it. I don't know why it's saying I'm low on fuel. I swear I thought I filled this thing up. It is like $27 a gallon to run this thing. Maybe it's $32 a gallon. It was something ridiculous. I'm gonna get some airtime right here, boy. Oh man, it sucked in my freaking jacket into the snorkel. We've actually cut bikes off doing that before. Look at it just digging. Like it's getting so much traction it's wanting to wheelie. These tires are so impressive. Let's go launch the big bitch again, baby! Let's do it! Oh, look at like this little baby mud hole. Like if I was on the TRX-90, we'd definitely be stuck in that. This thing, nah. Alright, let's run it. Whoa! Oh, it's getting a little dug out or something. This thing's like standing straight up. Swimming around, more airtime, cook. Let's jump the piss out of this thing. I'm just so nervous. The belt's gonna explode on the lip of the jump, and I'm just gonna freaking total this thing and kill myself. Here we go. That was gnarly. Freaking animal. Well, so much for drying my camera lens with this. Yep, that's pretty wet. We'll give it a try. Miller, I need rag. Look, I'll trade you. Yeah, a little quick trade. I like your jacket though. Oh, I like your jacket, yo. Hey, well, what is the coupon code? BP10 exclamation point or something. Get 10% off at GatorWaiters.com. Right here, whatever it is. So I don't want to like spoil too much, but I may or may not have bought a bunch of land. I don't think I'm spoiling it because it is such an epic piece of property that anything I say about it, it doesn't do it justice. But a little spoiler, we do have a bunch of water on it. We might have a couple ponds. It's pretty freaking badass, and I'm ready to get this four-wheeler out there, bro. These ruts are so deep, that would sink a stock four-wheeler. I want to go hit the pond. Let's go hit the pond. Oh, we got to hit this little mud hole over here real quick. We built this thing with a skidder, I mean, years ago. Years ago. And it's so cute. Like, look at this little baby thing. Let me go ahead and click her out of four-wheel drive. There's no point in having four-wheel drive now. I mean, that's up to the floorboards on a stock four-wheeler. That this thing just eats it, bro. I really don't know if we've took this thing through the center of the pond yet. So we definitely got to do that before the video's over. Because the pond, Garrett's pond, is absolutely full. But this place that I'm hopefully acquiring, there's been ducks all over the ponds here recently. Like 10, 12, 15 ducks. And that is crazy for North Carolina. Like, that would be a good pond hunt. We're going to do a lot to the property. I mean, there's so much that has to happen, so much that's going to take place. The ducks are probably not going to stay there. So I'm kind of debating about, after closing on this big ordeal, that I need to go shoot these ducks before season goes out. What the heck? Oh, that's some clay mud right there, boy. See, that's what we got here. We got this clay. That's some bad stuff. I don't know how I ran through half a tank of fuel, bro. Like, this thing had a half a tank when we started. I swear I thought it did. And here we are, freaking 2 bars. I put 70 bucks in you for half a tank. The good old pond. I really want to see if we can skim this thing. But I need to be, like, ready to go out into the depths in, like, the middle before I decide I want to skim it. Because once I skim it, we're in the middle. Guess we can throw her in low and four-wheeler. Why not? I did pump up all the tires, so hopefully we don't, float. That'd be real bad on this heavy thing. There would probably be no controlling this thing if it started floating. Oh my goodness, it's deep. We normally take the stock. We take the stock fullers through right here. It's deep. I'm gonna have to water wheelie across this pond, I bet. If that's the case, I don't know about skimming. That could end up bad. Taking her deep, deep, baby!
Going all the way through?
Huh?
Going all the way through?
Bro, that was really deep.
That was really deep.
It's probably over the snorkels. Okay. Famous last words. Oh my gosh. This four-wheeler is too tall for it to be this deep. We're spinning and digging. Oh my gosh. I'm not skimming this thing. This jaunt's too deep. Oh my gosh, this is so nervous. I got too much money in this four-wheeler. This son of a gun is deep today. Wow, that thing's deep. Get out of here, trees. Move out the way. All right, I gotta pause and take a break. I gotta show you guys something.
Bro, that was deep.
I was like, dang, he's really gonna sink it today.
It was, what, that deep?
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it up, so it's probably a little bit deeper. So let's say that deep. That's way over the waders. That is astronomical.
You called that a bad day.
I was a little worried. That had me turned up. I was like, bro, what the hell? But look, the water's normally on the other side of these cattails.
Yeah.
And it's coming all the way up to here. I ain't never seen the pond that deep. Digging, I was like, I'm digging my grave. Right here, we take the stock fullers right through here, and it came over the side plastics on the front left.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it came up right here-ish, where we take the stock four-wheelers. Why is that pond so deep?
Is it rated on?
Somebody dug it out while I was in Illinois, just so I'd sink some four-wheelers.
Yeah, Garrett's dad was like, I don't want you in my pond anymore.
Garrett's dad said, I'm gonna sink all this shit. Good thing we took the big Audi first.
Yeah, dude.
Anything else would have been done.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look, I was wanting to skim it at first, but I don't know about now. That was pretty deep. Yeah, probably not. It is cold too. Holy crap. Oh, this GoPro's all turned up and messed up. I guess for me freaking diving with the freaking frag. I might have told everyone a little bit about what's going down with the new property.
Oh, you told him.
A little bit. A little bit. I had to spoil it a little bit. I couldn't hold it in. I'm so pumped. You guys will see that here soon because we got a lot of stuff to do. That is going to be one huge project. Cannot wait to talk about it. We're going to have a whole podcast about it.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to be sick.
Ah, this helmet's so wet. Ooh. How's my mic? Is it soaked? Can you guys hear me? We're going to go through this pond one more time. A little nervous about it, but what are you going to do? Mama didn't raise no biatch. Just one more time. If I sink it, it is what it is. This power steering's much needed. Oh, it's going to be so deep, bro. I'm not skimming it. I refuse to skim it. I'm a little nervous. I ain't rode this thing. I actually I blew that belt up right here, so let's just creep it through with that low fuel sign. Probably got water in the fuel. It is so deep. Oh, why am I going more out into the middle? We're just cruising. Look at the headlights under the water. Oh, that water's so cold. I do notice once I start to wheelie, oh my gosh, once I start to wheelie, it starts turning direction. Why am I floating off to one side? Lean back over. Oh my god, I just killed the cattails. That is so deep, bro. Alright, I think I'm done. We went through it twice. That was deep enough. That Defender's filthy. I'd really hate to run out of fuel on this thing too. That would blow. And I don't know why it's so low on fuel. You'd think for like $30 a gallon, you'd get to go 3 times as far. No, that ain't how that works. Could you imagine if somebody actually thought that way though? Let me just like show you guys how tall this four-wheeler is. Actually, my mailbox is actually a tall mailbox. Like, I have to bend down and look into the mailbox to see if I have mail. That's ridiculous. Peter's already ready to wash it. He's like, oh yeah, baby, to the pad. I'm gonna tear up my yard going over there, but it's worth it. Oh yeah, baby, this is it. The donut pad. I gotta spin this thing at least once. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, we're doing that here in the future. 4-wheel drive Cyclones on the big Audi. Watch out, Leah, bro, I'm hardly any good brakes. You need to watch it, dog. But if you guys enjoyed today's video with the big Audi, please smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. We got a lot of big things coming. I'm kind of at this weird state in life right now where I'm just kind of like waiting on something to happen. And it's in the process. I'm just waiting on, the legal stuff. And once it happens, it's going to be like game over. So if you guys would, in the meantime, smash that like button, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.